Hi guys, welcome back to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Max.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Just the two of us today.
Indeed, it says yes.
As Daz is taking a hard-earned break.
Yeah, well, he's taking a break.
He's definitely taking a break.
Yeah,
It's one
absolutely.
of the breaks. But he'll be back on Monday, so you'll be seeing just a video a piece the next 2 days. But
yeah, back to normal. Got all the stuff on Patreon as well to watch. That's all that's there and all that's done over the weekend. So
yeah, so we have Curb, Sopranos, Last
Tyres,
In-Betweeners.
There's loads of, hundreds of videos on there.
Genuinely an unbelievable amount of videos.
There is a lot. So
and all starting at a bargain price of just what, mate?
Yeah, £1.50 a month. So yeah, go in and check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. This is a clip from the Sean Ryan podcast. We've done this before. Plenty of times. So it's I wish I could kill more of them. Which is definitely a mindset. Navy SEAL recounts his first time engaging an enemy combatant.
Right, okay.
So I bet I can tell where this is going to go.
I would, definitely. I think you might have a present for him shortly. But I do like Sean Ryan. I do like his style. He's good.
Yeah, he's very good into it. Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
What was the first stop where you killed an enemy combatant?
I wish I could kill more of them.
Killing never affected you.
If I use any of the other charges that we used to train with, I would kill that woman. And this is where I learned that not everything that we learn in the breaching school actually works like that. Some of the breaching charges, for example, I don't want to go into details here, were not very effective, were not, or were outright dangerous to not so much to us, but to people on target. We found out that most of these targets we were hitting, they were terrorists hiding behind women and children, and they tend to put them in the front, next to front door or somewhere close so they can have a route of escape while we stumble over their family members. And breaching the way we used to do was could be potentially life-threatening to people there. And we had to change. As a matter of fact, we had army guys, the in charge of the theater. I think they call us to scale down with the breaching because they don't want civilians to get hurt. So we had to actually change some of the methods we were doing, make it safer for them, but also for us, but also the breaching charges that actually I was instrumental in developing it and make that charge available to all of us. And that was widely used later by SEAL teams in Baghdad and in Iraq. So that was pretty good stuff. I remember I was breaching the steel door with the woman. We didn't know at that time yet, but she was maybe like 2 feet away from the steel door. And I breached the steel door. Went inside. She was uninjured. Well, we trampled over her because she got scared and fell down on the floor. As we rushed into the apartment, to that house, we trampled her a little bit, but otherwise she was untouched. If I use any of the other charges that we used to train with, I would kill that woman. So for me, it means a lot too that I contribute not only to killing these people, but bad guys, but also to saving those lives that were innocent on target.
What was the first stop where you killed an enemy combatant?
That was we breached those two apartments next to each other, and we breached one. The other guy, the two doors were breached. The one guy was kind of jumped away to the holes pre-made in the opposite wall in the long hallway. And when we went in, it just happened. The guy was just standing next to me, so just get rid of him. The other one was in the Humvee. We were driving, I think we were driving back to base, and there was a vehicle came in and just like trying to pull next to us, and he just didn't want to stop, didn't want to back out. And that was kind of suspicious at the time. It was, I think, like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning on the way back. No, I'm sorry, we're just driving on another mission too, because we were hitting multiple targets at the time. So I just had to stop him, and I stopped the guy. So.
Did that affect you at all?
No.
No? Killing never affected you?
Not really, because I did what was right for America, and there was just, we were all prepared. I never seen in Iraq anything that I was not prepared to see. I never did in Iraq anything I was not prepared to do by U.S. Navy. So it really, not really, that didn't bother me at all. I wish I could kill more of them.
This guy's mental. Yeah, this guy is absolutely bonkers.
But that is, again, it's probably part of the training, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, big time.
Try and get, I mean, nothing can prepare you for it, but obviously this guy was prepared and he's just taken it on board in his own mind. He's sort of prepared for the, sort of like, for the occurrence of killing someone.
Oh, yeah.
He's taken it on board and he's just got on with it, hasn't he?
I feel like it's the accent that does help a lot as well. It makes him sound the most, like, devilish man I've ever seen in my entire life. It's crazy.
Sounds very, I don't know, sort of quite cold sort of thing,
Khal
isn't it?
Drogo or something like that.
Yeah, sort of very calm, collected, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill him.
I mean,
job done.
In terms of, I'm surprised he was a Navy SEAL because maybe this is just me not knowing things, but I didn't realise you could have different nationality Navy SEALs. I thought it was a very American-based thing.
Yeah, that's a good point because he's got a fairly strong accent, hasn't he? So it's not like it's not just like a foreign name. He's clearly like some sort of foreign national, isn't he? Because he's got a strong accent. He sounds European, doesn't he?
Yeah, like Bulgarian or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
But unless he might have just either grown up in the States.
Yeah, I'm guessing he probably did, but obviously he was picked for a reason, wasn't he? So.
He's done all right. Yeah, it's a crazy.
He'll do it. Sign him up.
I know. Yeah, and you can see there's a book in the background there. So
yeah.
Well, fair play.
Because, like I say earlier, if that one that got away, maybe we were able to kill him, some of our brothers would come back home. Maybe that was that guy who got one of us. So that weighs in me. Sometimes at night I think about those who get away and I would like to kill.
So you guys were doing multiple targets a night?
Yes. Sometimes at night, sometimes daytime. Hitting daytime targets too. It depends, like our missions were dictated by the circumstances. So if we need to get somebody, it was the only chance to get him at daytime. We did that daytime hit and got the guy. We prefer nights, of course. Most of our missions were at night, but there was nothing unusual to do something at daytime if we had to do it. We were prepared for either way.
You guys did over 100 direct actions?
Mm-hmm.
In what amount of time?
What's that?
What amount of time?
Well, the time
How
frame?
much time? Yeah.
Well, that was within the first year in Iraq.
Wow.
Most of it.
What was your Bronze Star for?
On target, there was a hand-to-hand combat with the insurgent. And we needed this guy. We needed this guy alive. So I was able to go and basically kick his ass back and tag him and take him out.
Could you be a little more descriptive?
Yeah, I don't want to go into too much details because today's environment. But basically, he tried to move away. We need to go stop him, and I was on the way. So when he rushed through me, he didn't make it, and he ended up actually trying to do it again, and he was pretty aggressive. So the easiest way was to kill the guy, but we needed this guy, so I was able to go take him down and eventually, pummel him a little bit and handcuff him and bring him down. So that was the guy.
Who was it?
That was, I don't remember who he was, but we have the list of the guys. There was so many of them. I just don't, I don't remember this particular guy who he was. I see his face. I see his, I still vividly remember that. But yeah.
How did you get him down?
With my fists, with my legs and my gun. So I didn't want to shoot him because again, that was not the guy who wanted to shoot. But it came to the hand-to-hand combat. So this is what my Bronze Star actually says, that what happened, that describes that.
And how many times did you go to Iraq?
I went there 3 times back to back. So I spent the year first deployment, came back, but there was another SEAL team coming out, and they were slated to work with Grom as well.
No matter where you're watching Sean Ryan show from.
Wow.
Yeah. What a guy,
It's absolutely frightening when you see people talk about it so sort of nonchalantly.
Like, calmly and calm, cool, collected.
Not
and
bothered, yeah.
Yeah, not much emotion there. I'm not saying there should be, by the way, but
no, of course.
But it's just how professional they are. Training, that's what they're taught. That's what they're trained to do. You know, obviously the hand-to-hand combat, that's absolutely brilliant. That just shows that they don't need to use guns and stuff all the time. Yeah. Need someone alive, then they go and take them down. So
well, you can see we've stuck with examples like why they are the top echelon of military groups, along with the like Green Berets and the our lot are pretty good for that. But like,
the top ones there are absolutely frightening. I mean, the time we was doing there, did he say it was like a year? His first tour in Iraq. I mean, that's a long time. Over 100 missions as well. I mean, that is some going, isn't it? You know, to come out unscathed and stuff like that as well.
How often do you reckon you get a few days off? Do you reckon you ever get that over there, or is it just consistent action all the time?
I'm guessing it's a lot of action, but I don't think there'd be much downtime, especially in a place like Iraq, because I think they're on sort of like high alert all the time, or they were, weren't they? I think it's like 24/7 sort of thing.
And they'll move a lot at night as well, so it's just
absolutely, yeah. I mean,
bang, gone.
Yeah, your body clock and everything. But these guys are ready to go all the time. That's that's what they're trained for. You know, if they need to go somewhere, do a mission, they just get up. They don't ask questions. They just go and do it, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. It's unbelievably impressive.
Oh, I'm so impressed by these guys. You can tell Sean Ryan was as well. I think I was thinking, wow.
Yeah. You must have the best and worst job in the world. You got to try and you got to take that all in and then think what to say next.
Yeah, but think of something good to ask him, not sort of like anything run of the mill. But
he seems so unaffected by it. Like he didn't look an ounce of like PTSD in him. It's just very relaxed.
I mean, which is a huge thing, isn't it, with veterans and stuff like, you know, it's a real thing as well, isn't it? But he seemed like he's done it, taken it on board, and he's put it to one side and said, "Yep, this is what happened," and you know,
move on. Impressive to be able to deal with that.
It is.
He'd rather him, not me.
Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. That's a Navy SEAL for you, isn't it?
Is
just
they
go in, do the job.
That's why we're not Navy SEALs.
Wow, yeah.
But good as always from Sean Ryan.
Yeah, superb, brilliant. Good stuff.
Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.